Hello everyone, my name is Naz and I welcome to you in my channel Naz Parshala. So today I'm going to take one more interesting story, and through this English story you will learn tenses, vocabulary, pronunciation and how to do perfect reading. So without wasting time, let's start. Chapter 11 or Episode 11. Important Talks. It was not easy for Amy to adjust at Aunt March's house. Aunt March had her own rules and took Amy under his wing, tried, trying to educate her in the old manner, which did not suit Amy. Aunt March made Amy do a lot of her work and insisted that she should read loudly to her after dinner. She used to tolerate everything silently, only for Laurie and the old maid Esther. Esther liked Amy and let her explore the huge house with its expensive things stored away. Without letting Aunt March know about it, Amy was particularly interested in the cabinet that was filled with ornaments and other jewelry. One day, Amy asked Esther, Miss, do you know who would get all these beautiful things? When Aunt dies, I have seen her will and I am sure it would go to you and your sisters. Esther answered. Amy's face beamed. Really? It would be so kind of her. But can't we have it now? Don't you think you are too young to take care of all the jewelry? Don't lose heart. She will give you a ring when you leave for home. I know she likes you and counts you in her good books. Esther replied. Amy told Esther that even she respected Aunt March from the core of her heart. From then onwards, Amy changed and followed her aunt's instructions. Aunt March was pleased to see her obedience and was unaware of Amy's ulterior motives. Yet Amy had a clean heart, for she prayed for her sick sister Beth when Laurie informed her of Beth's worsening conditions. At that time, she forgot all about the ring and her greed. On the other hand, Marmy's return had brought some fresh air into the house. Beth woke up to find her mother beside her and went back to sleep again peacefully. Meg and Joe helped her mother to settle down, and then she informed them about Mr. Brock and their father. Everyone could sleep that night, but Mrs. Marsh slept on a chair placed by bedside. Laurie was also worn out from the journey to the station in the morning, but he also wanted to tell Amy about the events of the night, but couldn't as he fell asleep on the couch. He awoke with a start when he found Amy shouting in joy and the sunlight coming straight on his face. Amy was happy as Mrs. March had come to see her at Aunt March. Amy was also happy because of another reason. She was constantly showing her hands, and Mrs. March could not help but notice unfamiliar ring on her hand. She asked Amy, who told her that Aunt March had given her the ring, and she would remember to be big-hearted like Beth was. Her mother was glad to hear that, Amy said, and returned to Beth. That day only Joe seemed disturbed about something and went to her mother to talk about it. She started, Mother, I wanted to discuss something about Meg. Her mother didn't react that much as she knew what was coming. Do you want to talk about Meg and Mr. Brock's relationship? Yes, I'm surprised that you know about it. Laurie told me about John's liking for Meg, but he couldn't tell it as she was too young and poor too. But I don't believe in love, exclaimed Joe. Calm down, dear. John Brooke has told your father and me about his love and that he wants to marry Meg. But I won't let Meg marry at such a young age, Marmee assured. Joe shied. This is the worst case scenario. But Marmee whispered to Joe, Meg should not come to know of all this. I want to see how she behaves with him and if there is any liking on her part too. Joe was not happy. No, he can't marry Meg and take her away just like that. Don't be upset, Joe. Meg is 17 and she won't be married till she is 20. Marmee was determined that at very moment Meg entered the room, showing her mother the letter she had written to her father. He mother advised her to send love to her father and John also. Meg blushed at John's name and asked her mother why she said so, to which her mother answered that John was no different from a son who had helped them in every way. Meg hugged and kissed her mother and went away happily. For watching. If you like my videos, please hit the bell icon for more updating videos. Like, share, comment and subscribe my channel Nas Parshala. Thank you, take care and be safe at home.